Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's get into it. So whatever you find that works for you, comment down below if you use it. I want to hear about it, and if you have any road trip hacks, comment down below because we want to hear them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because you're already here and you already love the content. Shameless plug. But anywho, let's get on into it, okay? My first tip is going to be cooler bags. Now, everyone knows that when you travel, you probably need to take a cooler if you're traveling with kids or if you're traveling for long distances and there's not always going to be a rest stop for you to stop and get food, snacks, drinks, whatever. So you need to take a cooler. What I have learned is to take, rather than an actual, like one of those big clunky coolers, take a cooler bag. Cooler bags are obviously more flexible. You can stick them anywhere. They're easier to clean, they're easier to dump out. They're not as big, so you can't overpack them, and they don't get super heavy, and they're easy to refill with ice. So you can stop at any gas station, get a big cup of ice, dump it in there, and keep it moving. And also you can get a cup of ice for less than $1, so it's super affordable to keep replenishing it. When you're done using it, dump out the ice, stick it under your seat because it's gonna be pliable, and I will link in down below the one that we use, that we love, and we take it everywhere. It's super durable. We got it off of Amazon, so I'm gonna link that down below. Okay, so my second tip are going to be different activities you can do with your kids on the road. So again, these activities, different ages, you know, you can kind of figure out what you can do with your child. So if you have the space, what I would suggest purchasing is a lap desk or a lap tray for your child. This is going to work for older kids, especially if you want to give them a book to color. Or if you have a younger kid, you can buy a suction toy, stick it on the lap tray so it's not constantly falling and they're not crying for it and you're not reaching over to pick it up. Get them some of those suction toys. They usually have them with music or spinning things, or you know, anything, obviously something to get their attention. So get suction toys, or for older kids, this is going to work because you can put their drink in there if they don't have a car seat, a drink cup holder, or you can put snacks in between the little, because the one that we have is a lap tray and it has like compartments on the side, and I'll link that below as well. So it's going to be useful. It does take up a little bit of space, but it's going to be worth it. It also helps for meals, like on the road meals. The kids, they don't know what to do with it. Where do I put my drink? Where do I do this? Where do I do that? So it also helps. It's all around just a good hack. That I want to talk to you guys about is our magnets. Kids love magnets. So what I recommend is going out and purchasing a tinfoil lunchbox. The magnets stick to the tinfoil lunchbox, and you can put everything in there, keep it organized, pick whatever lunchbox of their choice, whatever cartoon character they want, and give it to them throughout the car ride. Now obviously don't give them all the toys at once because they're going to get bored and then you're going to run out of ideas. So give them their activities, different activities at different times throughout the road. Another hack that I learned is the hanging shoe rack. So the ones that you put over your door, you can get one. They come in different sizes. Get one, stick it on the back of one of the front passenger seats, and wherever it's accessible to your child. Put different toys in there, different activities, snacks if you want, and stick to the sugar-free snacks, by the way. I know you don't want a super hyperactive kid on the road for hours, so stick to the sugar-free snacks, cut out the juices, stick to water. You're gonna thank me, I promise. But anywho, the hanging shoe rack. It's just a way to keep you organized, to keep your child organized so they know where their toys are. You're not constantly looking through the car seat at every pit stop. You know, oh, where's my Lego? Oh, where's my this? Where's my that? You know, they know, and you know where it should be. My next tip is going to be for parents of kids that are still bottle feeding. Drop-in liners for your bottles. So drop-in liners are just a little plastic bag that goes inside of the bottle. You fill it up, you put the fluid actually goes into the bag, and then you seal up the bottle. So when your child is done drinking the milk, you take the bottle, you open it up, take the liner out, dispose. Hello. Super easy. No bacteria, no odor. It's wonderful. But anywho, if you're not a fan of that, and if it's not working for you, if it's going to be a little bit too much of an extra step, purchase the no rinse cleansing water. So after your child drinks their bottle and they're done with it, take the bottle, pour in some of the no rinse cleansing water, give it a shake, and put it to the side so that whenever you do get a chance to finally wash the bottle, there's no bacteria built up, there's no odor, it's super hygienic. So those are my 2 hacks for bottle feeding. The next tip is going to be for a trash can. Now, this isn't just any trash can. You're thinking, obviously, I'm just gonna grab a trash bag and throw everything in there. Well, that is a good solution. However, sometimes with kids, there's fluids, there's this, there's that, and you're like, okay, what am I doing with this? What I recommend is getting a cereal dispenser, lining it on the inside with any Walmart bag, Target bag, and sealing and putting the lid on top. And then you can just pop open the little dispenser tab and throw your trash in there. It keeps it sturdy so that nothing is leaking, nothing is spilling, you don't have a mess. And if there's an odor like a diaper or something, you can just close it up and you won't smell a thing. Trust me, it works. Next tip that I want to tell you guys is creating your own car sick bag. So I am a victim myself of getting car sick. So this worked for myself. So I learned to keep a car sick bag. I just stuff everything in a Ziploc, one of those gallon Ziploc bags, and keep it moving. So what I put in there, so I'm gonna go through my list. So I keep the Clorox wipes, the little pouch, keep a Clorox wipe in there because if there's any mess, it's going to be a quick way for you to clean up and disinfect. Putting in there a motion sickness band. A motion sickness band, you just put it on their wrist. They will forget about it, especially if they're nauseous. Any little bit helps. So even if it's just there for a little while, if it's just a soothing, comforting thing, put it on them, it helps. Put it in your car sick bag. Okay, so Amazon sells vomit bags. So if you've ever been to the hospital, and you probably have if you're a parent, they will probably hand you, if you need to throw up, a little vomit bag. So it's like a blue, it's a blue bag and has a circle, and then the bag, like you pull it and the bag extends. They sell these on Amazon. You can purchase if you throw a couple in there in case someone needs to throw up. Take it out quickly. You want to keep this accessible to you. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Throw it in your bag, good to go. Another thing that I would recommend, Mentos, the candies, stick some of those in there. It helps to freshen their breath. It helps take that taste out of their mouth, or any type of like minty candy. If you feel comfortable giving it to your child, throw it in the bag. And also Dermamine has the motion sickness relief. If they're really, really bad, you want to have that just in case they need to, you need some sort of medication. Try that. So keep that in there just in case. You always want to be prepared for your kiddos, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere and you can't stop anywhere. There's no Walmart around, there's no Target around, there's no pharmacy around. You want to have this already accessible to you. So it's always better to be prepared. Lastly, my last hack is going to be to purchase a car air mattress. Now, when you stop, you want the driver to really get a good relieving sleep. Car air mattresses, if you have the space, is a great investment because you just throw it in the back seat. It fills up your back seat and you can lay out flat. So there's nothing better than after driving for hours and hours and the driver getting a good relief. Or even one of your kids, if you're tired of them sitting in that car seat for a while and you want to stop and pull over, this is a good way for you to stretch their legs. It's a good way for them to take a decent nap so they're not so fussy. So that's definitely going to be one of my tips. But anywho, so these tips and those activities are just to avoid a lot of screen time, avoid a lot of meltdowns, just to kind of help you out. I hope that at least one of these tips helps you and you use them. And if you do use them, please comment down below. I want to hear about it. And if you have any road trip tip that might be useful, comment down below.